Hello, 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 and welcome. All right, this is Oils and Intuition. Are you in the right place? I hope so. I think you are. I know you are. So, I want to welcome you guys to this class. I hope you're as excited as I am about this. I want to let you know, first of all, hi, I'm Danielle Hughes. I'm a certified aromatherapist. I'm a psychic. I'm an intuitive who gives tarot readings, and I'm also an energy healer. So I kind of got all the bases covered. I'm a mom of two. You're probably going to hear my kids in the background, so I apologize now. They're high spirit children, so high spirited children, they just do their own thing. So we'll try to ignore them the best we can, and we're going to jump into class. I kind of want to give you a quick essential oil aromatherapy crash course. I'm going to do this as quick as I can, as thorough as I can, in a way that hopefully is going to get you to understand what's going on with essential oils and how they kind of play a role. So I'm going to start by saying, like I said, I'm a certified aromatherapist, but I follow a French model of aromatherapy. And what that basically means is what? I use them three ways. I use them aromatic, I use them topically, and I use them internally. Now, I will say we have some qualifications to go along with internal use. Work with someone who you trust, who you know is certified, somebody who has a great deal of experience with essential oils. That's me. So, there's a British model, there is a French model, there's an English model, there's an American model. I guess I kind of am a mix of French and American. So I use essential oils all the ways, okay? So I'm going to kind of give you a brief overview of what that means. Topical oil use means I literally take a bottle of essential oil, mix it with some carrier oil, and put it where it needs to go. Aroma, obviously, of the aromatherapy. Aromatic, you can open your bottle, smell it. You could place a drop in your hand, self-diffuse, or you could use it in a cold water diffusion essential oil diffuser. Okay, those are the three ways to use it. Most of what I'm going to do tonight is really topical, spray bottles, rollers, diffusion, that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're not going to dive into anything more than that, but I kind of want you to have a brief, like I said, overview. So I personally chose Young Living. I chose them for a very particular reason called their Seed to Seal Promise. And what that basically means is this: they promise you from the moment they handpick their seed to they plant it, to they harvest it, and to they bottle it, they promise to give you only what it says in the bottle. So as an example, this is lavender. I can't really read it. All right, on the bottom of it, it says 100% pure, therapeutic grade essential oil. The only thing that is in this bottle is the lavender essential oil. No fillers, no synthetics, nothing. No crap, okay? Literally on the back of the bottle, it says ingredients. Lavandula Angostana folia. Yeah, whatever. I can't say it. It's lavender. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can't. You really can't see it. Anyway, it's lavender essential oil. I used to be able to say that word, but apparently not today. Anyway, moving on. So, Young Living promises from the moment they handpick those seeds, those non-GMO, highest quality seeds, they're going to plant it into a ground that has no pesticides, that has no chemicals, that has no junk, that basically is fresh land, beautiful land, healthy land, not in a place that is polluted, that is going to have pollution coming in and landing on their beautiful, pure plants. They are going to then handpick, in a lot of cases, their plants. They take great care. You can actually, anyone can go to one of their farms or maybe even possibly a partner farm and see the process. It's really quite amazing, having been there myself. And what they do, the care that goes into this. It's not just as simple as like, oh, we planted some lavender, we pulled some lavender, we threw it, and like it's not. It's like crazy. So once they harvest it all, they bring it in, they take care of it. There's no pesticides. There's no Roundup. There's no swearing on the farm. The farmer is like, I'm not going to put up with that. They actually fire people who can't watch their mouth and only speak with positivity. All right, they're hardcore. Then when they bottle it, right? There's, again, no crap is going in there. We're not talking second and third distillations. We're not talking unless and that's what the oil needs. But there's no filler in there. There's no crap. There's no faking it. So there are essential oil companies out there that will put synthetics in that will make their oil. Their oil's over here, and this is our real lavender. They make this one look just like this one chemically. Yeah, that's not going to happen. All right, you're not getting any of that, because if you're going to use the purest essential oils on the planet, you're not going to put it on your body and then go, oh yeah, that's got some poison in it, that's awesome. That's not what you want. When you're looking for something pure, you want something pure. So that's what you're going to get from Young Living. All right, that's their seed to sale. They have extremely vigorous testing. They promise you that this bottle of lavender is what you're going to get. I cannot promise you that with any other company, because I don't speak for any other company. But what I will tell you is that when you walk into Target and Bed Bath & Beyond, in Walgreens, in CVS, in the health food store, in TJ Maxx, in Kohl's, yeah, all those places and more. All right, when you walk in there, you're not getting the same quality of essential oil. There's different qualities from A to F, all right, or A to D, I think it is. You're not going to get the same quality. Sorry, I'm just being honest. I know that's not something a lot of people want to hear, but I'm dead serious. You're just not, okay? So it may say the right words. It might say therapeutic. There's no standard out in the US that says this has to be all lavender, all right? It could be 1%, it could be 10%, it could be 5%. There's no standard. A lot of times you'll get between 4 and 10% lavender in that health food store brand. You don't have to. As long as they put 1 drop of pure essential oil in it, they can say it's pure. That's just what it is. Sorry to say. So, you really want to pick a company you trust. There are other great companies. This is just the one I picked for me, okay? I'm not downgrading anyone else. I just putting it out there for you, honestly. So there are grades, there's purity, we have seed to seal. All right, these are things that I trust. You definitely, when you walk into Target and you get a $2 bottle of frankincense, chances are it's probably not the highest quality or the highest grade of essential oil. Those are just the facts, okay? So there's some other things that you need to know about essential oils. They are all not natural. That does not mean that you could not have a reaction to it, although an actual allergic reaction, it's pretty small. They don't have proteins in them that are going to bond to different molecules to produce a reaction. Again, it's not impossible, okay? You can have a reaction to essential oils. It happens, okay? It doesn't mean that it's a bad essential oil. It just means that you can't possibly use that one. All right, there are other safety concerns such as children. There are certain oils children should not use, okay? Peppermint, eucalyptus, and wintergreen are a few that have been identified as possible issues. It doesn't mean that every child that comes into peppermint essential oil is going to have slowed respiratory system. Every child that has wintergreen isn't going to have an issue. Every child that comes in contact with eucalyptus, it's like 1 in 10,000 could possibly have a seizure. But you want to be cautious. These aren't things to mess with, right? Like when you have small kids, you don't want to mess around. So use them cautiously. Use them in a way that you can try them out. They have a respiratory illness. You're not going to be like slapping some of that stuff on them to find out. You could try maybe possibly 1 drop of that oil in a diffuser and see how that goes in a wide open room. You want to introduce anyone who's using essential oils very slowly. You're going to see a lot of recipes in here. It might say 10 drops of essential oil. You might go, ho, 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 that's a lot of oil. Well, it's not once you start using them. Or you might say, that doesn't seem like a lot. And it's not once you start using them. It's funny how that works, right? But my point is you go low and slow with extra dilution, all right? Kids need extra dilution. You want to put extra carrier oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, olive oil, apricot, safflower. I could go on, okay? These are just some carrier oils. The thing with carrier oil is if you're using a pure essential oil, you don't want to use a crap carrier oil. You want the best. You want something that's organic, that is unrefined, that is pure, that is, I can't say natural because that's tricky. They can get away with that. They can get away with putting crap in there. Synthetic, dye-free, you know, all that kind of stuff. Hexane-free, gluten-free might even be something you want to think about. These are all different issues, okay? So, a few things for safety. Check with a certified aromatherapist or somebody you trust who's been using oils for a while that can help you if you have children and you want to use essential oils. I will help you. All right. Never put oils in the eyes, up the nose, in the ears, in the sensitive areas, unless ever, never ever. There are always exceptions. Anyway, we'll talk about that. That's another class for another day. But what I will say is this. Best places, the bottom of the feet. Diffusing is the fastest, quickest, and safest way to get essential oils into the system, all right? It takes anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds to get oils into your system, or 30 minutes, I should say. 30 seconds too, depending on skin and all of that. There are lots of things. So we've got safety. You do not want to put certain oils straight on your skin. You could probably put lavender on, you know, some acne. That would be fine, straight. It's fine. I mean, it's not something I recommend doing every single day, but you can. You know, you might have a sensitization rash from putting lavender in the same place every day. All right, so bottom of the feet are safe. Behind the ears and down along the jawline, it's thin here, this way and this way. Temples, or forehead and temples. Bridge of the nose low, as long as you don't put it in your eye. I will say that if you take the chance and put peppermint here, it's very strong and it might come up into your eyes and it's like, hi, this is like onions except peppermint. And you're just going to keep blinking. You might eventually be me and like, I love the feeling of mentholated eyeballs. It's like invigorating. Just saying. So, what else? Oh, there are, like I said, there are hot oils. So things like cinnamon, clove, peppermint, oregano, super hot. Those are a few hot oils. Always with dilution, all right? Always, always, always. 1 drop of oil to like 3 or 4 to 5, maybe like a nickel size to a quarter size of carrier oil. Mix it up, apply it where you need to go, all right? There are essential oils that if you're on medications, you should not use or use cautiously or look out for symptoms. As an example, I have to be careful because the FTC and FDA don't like me to say certain things. But as an example, I would say cinnamon bark or clove probably shouldn't be used with someone who has blood clotting issues. Or maybe rosemary, or I'm trying to think, hyssop shouldn't be used with someone who has neurological issues such as epilepsy. There are oils like, what else? I'm trying to think. There's a citrus fruit that's common when you're on a particular medication to help with cholesterol. They tell you not to use this particular citrus fruit. In Young Living's case, you can actually use it because it comes from the rind and not the pulp. The rind, not the pulp. So these are all things that you need to know in order to use essential oils. But I don't want to scare you. I want you to know that essential oils are super easy to use if you have someone to guide you through it, all right? You can always ask me questions, send me messages, Facebook message me, whatever, it doesn't matter. Tag me in something, I'm gonna answer you. That's what I'm here for. So that is my short essential oils talk, okay? So welcome, I'm so excited to have you here. I promise the rest of the videos won't be long-winded, and I'll see you on post 1. Talk to you soon.